Hey guys, what's going on? Gilbert Blaze here, back with a second video today. I wanted to talk about MVP's release because I've been watching people's reactions and thoughts of MVP being released, and I wanted to give my 2 cents on it. So MVP got released today, not of his own choosing, because he asked for the release. On his Twitter page, he basically said that he wasn't fired and he wanted to be released. They gave him his release because he basically stated that he wanted to go somewhere else and freshen up, more predominantly go overseas maybe and freshen up his skills. So this makes me think, we heard reports for like the past month or so how MVP was like really unhappy because he doesn't know if he was getting a push or they didn't know what direction he was going through. So I was thinking for a while now, we've been seeing a trend of minority wrestlers in the WWE not having a fair shake, not getting pushed, and more how can I put this? And more relatively black wrestlers in general, they have not gotten pushed in the WWE in a very long time. And it's like a trend going on where people are speculating maybe WWE is becoming very racist because minority wrestlers aren't getting pushed. The only minorities getting pushed are Hispanic wrestlers in a sense, but that's like very slightly. But in terms of main event wrestlers, we don't see black wrestlers up there. Now everyone points out to Kofi Kingston's push and D-push, which was really the last time a black wrestler was almost in the main event. And word can go around about how he got D-push, but the bottom line is, MVP, when he first came in the WWE, he was hot. He was a great heel. His first year was really good. I mean, he had some great matches. He had a lot of talent. They gave him a big build-up, and he was a big star in SmackDown. And from the way he went from there, being a U.S. champion and having all these feuds with different people, to the way he ended up was just horrible. I mean, the guy literally fell off the planet. I mean, after making him turn face, I thought him as a face was a bad mistake because MVP's character is more of a heel. But my thing with the WWE is, wrestling in general always play on stereotypes. Wrestling will always play on stereotypes. But in the WWE, you always have black wrestlers with gimmicks as rappers, thugs, ghetto, or athletes. And we had Crime Time as ghetto guys. We had R-Truth right now as a rapper. We had MVP as an athlete. But then you had guys like Shelton Benjamin, who was seen as a legit athlete, but he wasn't ghetto. He wasn't, urban hood or nothing like that. So, but he didn't get pushed either because, and that's a whole other story right there why he didn't get pushed. But people may say, well, he lacked the personality, he lacked the mic skills, he lacked the desire. But either way, Shelton Benjamin had all the skills to be seen as a main event, and they did try him out a long time ago. People go back to when he beat Triple H on Raw. But as we all know, Triple H kind of pushed that. But the thing is, black wrestlers in the WWE haven't been getting pushed in a very long time, and we haven't seen any black wrestlers in the main event for far too long. And the question is, will the WWE push a black wrestler? Because many black wrestlers seems like they're not getting the fair shake. R-Truth is very popular. R-Truth is there on Raw a lot. He's getting his matches. I don't see him in the main event though. He's never going to be in the heavyweight title hunt. I just don't see it. Now you have David Otunga, who I know people hate, yes, and it seems like he's been getting somewhat of a push. WWE seemed kind of interested in him. He did beat Edge. That's a big win for him right there. But the fact is, as of now, Kofi Kingston's not doing anything. Shad Gaspard got released. JTG isn't doing anything. MVP is now gone. So we're left to leave with what other black athletes or wrestlers do they have left in the WWE? Ezekiel Jackson, who seems like they might be pushing him somewhat slightly. But after that, who else? Mark Henry. We know what the story of Mark Henry is. He's never going to be in the main event. So it's like, when are we going to have a black wrestler be put in the main event? MVP wasn't happy. He wanted his release. He got it. And I really hope wherever he goes, whether it's TNA or if he wants to go overseas and do Japan, I wish him the best of luck, because I do think MVP got the skills. He has the skills of what it takes to be a main eventer. Sadly, WWE didn't see that. But it just remains to be seen, will the WWE push a black wrestler? And that's my question for all of you. Tell me your thoughts. Do you think WWE is kind of racist? Do you think black wrestlers aren't getting the fair shake as white wrestlers or Hispanic wrestlers? Let me know your thoughts on this, because I do think it's a serious problem happening in WWE, and will it ever get addressed remains to be seen. But that's what I gotta say for now. Talk to y'all later. Peace.